case you don't know me, I'm Todd Murphy. Yeah, I grew up in a small town in country New South Wales, right on the border, called Mima. Dad was heavily involved in the local cricket and footy club, and Mum sort of just played a supporting role there. And then I've got an older brother who's 3 years older than me, and yeah, we sort of grew up in the backyard playing a lot of cricket and footy together, and had some great battles. Yeah, it's a touchy subject, I think, from people back home. I probably consider myself, before I come down to Melbourne, as a New South Welshman, because I was proud of the Mima side of the river, but I think now the more I've played for Victoria, the more you sort of got to embrace that part of it. Yeah, first memories of cricket start quite young. I was always sort of around the cricket club where Dad was captain coach back at Mima, and yeah, I have fond memories of sort of just running amok on Saturdays around senior guys and trying on all their kits and that sort of stuff. And I think the love for the game sort of just grew from there. And having an older brother as well, you sort of always looked up to them and wanted to be like them, so just followed in his footsteps of playing cricket. I wasn't a great academic, I wouldn't say. Got by without excelling and sort of always had my focus elsewhere, but managed to get through. Yeah, so I was a part of the Northern Rivers program in the state champs Victoria, and yeah, sort of through that made the under 15 state side, and then from there it was sort of Vic Country under 17s, Vic Country under 19s, and then into the Aussie under 19 setup. First match for Victoria was a one-day game against Tasmania. Michael Beer presented my cap. I remember that I had a really good connection with Beery from St Kilda. When I first moved down there, he was captain at St Kilda, so that was a really special moment to get it from him. I remember first game, first wicket, I think in my second over, and got Tim Payne out, who was Australian captain at the time, so that was a pretty special day. First match for an Australian team I probably remember was the Under-19 World Cup, Game 1 against the West Indies. It was sort of the first time I think a lot of us guys had been overseas and sort of experienced what it was like to play in an international tournament with cameras around and the buzz around the ground, so that was a really cool experience. Unfortunately, we got beaten by the West Indies, but yeah, I think it was still really fond memories for all the guys. Away from cricket, I like golf, I love horse racing. I've got to own a horse, so really enjoy that side of it. And then yeah, just sort of health and fitness, going down to the beach, sitting at cafes.